And an interesting question is that if we all woke up tomorrow morning and found that all restrictions were gone, there was no more virus, go back to what was, what would you miss about this time? What would you miss about this time? It's probably something you've been missing for quite a while, and maybe something you could even somehow find to seep in to what your life will be after this. That's called transforming. You're changing the form. But you have to be the one to change it, and you have to receive the empowerment, the uplifting of your spirit, the strengthening of your soul, if you will.
And to appreciate,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and to appreciate the gifts that come with adversity. I find that it can be really challenging to see adversity, to see the gifts that come through adversity. But as you have pointed out to me over the years, anytime I have gone through a dark time, there's always been light somewhere. It might be dim, it might be far away, but it's there. And if I hold on to that notion, eventually I know that things will improve.
Right. And somehow we don't even know how. It's just,
Right.
It's, it comes out of patience. It comes out of faith. It comes out of an optimistic anticipation that you'll find a way. Those words, you'll find a way. When I was a kid, I was 16, my dad died, and he used to have all these little sayings. So one thing he'd often say to me is, when I'd say, hey, Dad, I really want to, or whatever, he'd say, well, find a way. Find a way. Find a way. I mean, my God, if people like Viktor Frankl could do it in the death camps, realized he was a psychiatrist who was taken to the death camps, most of his family gone, and really pretty soon figured out that what they were doing was trying to rip away their spirits. So he did the best he could to continue to be kind and to be gentle and to be giving. And these incredible scenes of him receiving some filthy water and cleaning it the best he could and looking around to see who needed it more than him. Jesus Christ, the story of Jesus, and the love coming out, Nelson Mandela. I mean, all people who were able to find the inner strength, Gandhi, to find the inner strength to get through these things. And with their terrors and with their fears and with their angers, but having enough healthy distance from them to not become lost in them. It may hit them for a while, like a wave. It hits you for a while, and then you have to kind of learn how to swim with it and come out and get back to work. The work to bring the best of our potential, the best of who we are, up and out and into form, and into a form.
And it's okay. And acceptance comes. We also want to shine that on ourselves when we are feeling that disoriented, when we get hit by a tidal wave. It's okay to go through that period of disorientation, of not knowing which end is up and feeling like are drowning.
Like when you really get sucked into a wave.
It feels that way. Yeah. And then, but you somewhere we hang on to the notion that lifesaver is there, that we will be able to find which way is up. We will figure this out. It's okay. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to feel beaten up by it. And then I'm going to find a way to move through it and be the best that I can be. And that happens through tragedy.
Until I can't anymore. Until you can't anymore.
Right.
The differences that have gone on in everyone's life here have really been amazing. People losing people and not being able to go through the normal routines of what you do when a loved one passes. People finding themselves questioning if they have a job down the line, or maybe using it as a time to shift careers in a world that you don't know what careers are ever going to be there when this is done, what businesses and companies will be. And there will be changes coming, and you will be the one in the center of that change. in terms of your own world and life. And this is not the first time in human history that people have gone through a thing. And hey, we've been through Hurricane Sandy, we've been through 9/11. When I was a kid, Cuban Missile Crisis. We first moved out to New Jersey from the city. We heard about gypsy moths were going to devastate all the trees, there weren't many trees left, the black hole, on and on and on and on. And somehow we get through these things.